and welcome to the spring cleaning series here on my channel. My name is Renee if you're new. If you guys haven't already watched the first little portion of my spring cleaning, I will pop a video on the screen. Basically, it's just me decluttering yet again. Today we're gonna do a little bit of a deeper clean. I'm gonna start off with just my regular cleaning routine just to get everything kind of generally clean. And then we're gonna dive into a ton of like cleaning hacks, doing the cleaning that I do once a year for my apartment, and just like getting all the nooks and crannies. Basically spring cleaning, the once a year kind of spring cleaning of the apartment. Like I said, we're gonna start off with just a simple 2021 cleaning routine. I'm in a studio, it's not that hard. I typically will just go by room. So here's a little cleaning montage, enjoy, let's clean.
I like getting money, I got time to get it. Target on me, so my car's a tenant. Dancing with the devil, I don't bargain with it. Bobbing in the dash and the stick is with it. And I hit the 4-5 on the west side, but I'm from the east side. This how we slide, this how we ride, yeah, this how we ride. Going pro, no lead. Make it easy like 1, 2, 3. Go, on 3, 2, 1. I fly till you can't see me. Swish, yeah. Ballin', from the first whistle we go all in. And one, call it. Numbers up and never falling. Feel like I hit the lottery, I'm proud of me, yeah. Know a babe proud of me, so I throw pride away. She know I stuck to the plan and I stayed out the way. Now we're spending no money, never touching the bank. Just from me the game and I'ma get it done. Don't do it for fame, do it for the ones. Ace with cigar, my damage my lungs. Wife, you want to drive, she get what I like getting money, I got time to get it. Target on me, so my car's a tenant. Dancing with the devil, I don't bargain with it. Bobbing in the dash and the stick is with it. And I hit the 4-5 on the west side, but I'm from the east side. This how we slide, this how we ride, yeah, this how we ride. Going pro, no lead. Make it easy like 1, 2, 3. Go, on 3, 2, 1. I fly till you can't see me. Swish, yeah. Ballin', from the first whistle we go all in. And one, call it. Numbers up and never falling. My baby called me and said she need to stay. Be for real, 25 the other type of kid. Stop playing with me, you know that you here to stay. Stop playing with me, I'll be back home in 8. Know I'm on the go, but I'm not over you. Made you far from home, but I'm so close to you. Gotta get that back like I'm supposed to do. Had to rush that re-up cause I'm overdue. I like getting money, I got time to get it. Target on me, so my car's a tenant. Dancing with the devil, I don't bargain with it. Bobbing in the dash and the stick is with it. And I hit the 4-5 on the west side, but I'm from the east side. This how we slide, this how we ride, yeah.
Alright guys, everything is all nice and clean. I typically will do this cleaning routine once a week. So that's just everyday, typical cleaning. And now we're going to dive into the second portion of this video, which is going to be more of the spring cleaning, once a year, deep clean of the apartment. So I have a list here of things that I want to get done today. The first thing that I'm going to do is clean all of my appliances. I don't typically do this often. I'm going to do the descaling of the Nespresso machine. We're gonna do the blender, the microwave, the fridge, the stove. Let's do it. You're supposed to descale your Nespresso machine once a year, they say. I bought this on their site. It's actually cheaper on their site, as well as their coffee, by the way, than on Amazon, but I've actually never done this before. I will pop the instructions on the screen for you guys. It's a little bit confusing and there's lots of steps, but first things first is you put the descaling stuff in your Nespresso and then empty this tray here. So you're gonna close this, press it once. Once it stops blinking, it's completely heated. Open, close, hold this button for 7 seconds, and then you're gonna lock, unlock, hold again for 7 seconds, and then push. Basically, it's gonna go through this whole entire descaling liquid, and then you're gonna empty and rinse it once it's done, fill again, and then push to rinse. So basically it goes through 2 cycles. Time for the blender. I'm actually gonna move this, which I haven't done. I don't even think since I moved into this apartment. Yeah, gross. It's crazy what can accumulate under appliances. It's actually disgusting. Pop it back. I read this online, but what I'm gonna do is put some soap in the blender like that. Fill it with warm water like that. Blend the soap and water. Now the blades are all nice and clean. And then I'm gonna take a Q-tip and go ahead and clean this portion here of the blender. Now I'm gonna do the same with my milk frother. get behind all the furniture that you have. So I like to literally take all my furniture, move it, dust behind there. I like to get underneath my bed. It gets super dusty down there. I typically will do this actually once a month. And I actually have a Tempur-Pedic mattress, so I'll just like plop both sides up and just get all the dust from underneath there. And then I also like to get inside of my couch. It used to be my dining room table actually before I had a dining room table, so I'm sure that there's crumbs in there. Take all the pillows out, get a quick little vacuum, like a handheld vacuum, just vacuum it all up. Maybe you'll find some change down there. Number 3 is to dust and wipe down anything that you cannot see in your apartment. So I like to take all my drawers out, take everything out, quick wipe down of that, get in my cabinets in my kitchen, any drawer that you have, clean it up, wipe it down. Any art as well accumulates a lot of dust, so I like to do a quick wipe down of any like frames that I have or mirrors. I like to get above or below my eye level. You're not seeing it every day, so it's really hard to see that there's actually dust a lot of the times accumulated in those areas that you can't see. So like on top of the frame, on top of the mirrors, sometimes in between the crevices of your furniture, in your vents, your baseboards is another one. So I like to use a dryer sheet. If you just wipe that through your baseboard, it will take all the dust off in one sweep. It's very, very satisfying. Any plants that I have, like the leaves can get a little bit dusty, so I like to wipe those down. Get your outlets, those can get super, super dusty. Wipe everything that you can't see down. The floating shelf, any shelf that you have, like I said, inside the cabinets, drawers, all that kind of stuff. Now I'm going to mop my floors. I typically will only mop the bathroom weekly just because it's tile in there, and the wood here, it just doesn't get dirty, so I just sweep it. That might be gross, I don't know. But we don't wear like shoes in the house or anything, so it doesn't get too dirty, and there's no one else coming here, so I don't mop too often. But I'm gonna use my Swiffer. I probably will use like one of these per room. I'm just going to mop all over my floors. For example, in the kitchen area, I might have some stuff on my floor, and I'll just use this little thing here that you can like scrub the floors with. It makes the mopping.
These are colors that come.
Now we're going to add some soil to my plants. So I typically like to do this once or twice a year just because the soil gets pretty low and dry. So this adds some fertilizer and stuff, basically like food for the plant. So I'm gonna go around the house and do a little bit for each plant. Alright guys, last thing on my list is to clean out the washer. So my washer, I keep pretty clean already, but a little bit of detergent can like get on and get like gross and sticky, so I'll like wipe that down. Just wipe out the outside. I have like the washer and dryers that are standing like this, and honestly I'm not the biggest fan because I used to have one of these in college. They're great for small spaces. I can definitely see why they're very popular here in the city, but the bottom washer just gets so gross to me, like the inside of this rubber thing. So I typically will clean this out pretty often. It's really gross. It can get like moldy and stuff. This is dusty right here, like just like this. Just do a quick wipe down. Look at that. And then down here is where it gets gross. I feel like it can get like moldy if you're not keeping up with it. Ooh, my dryer once a year. No, I'm just kidding. This is an everyday thing. Obviously the person who did the laundry last didn't clean it out, but I will run this kind of through some water. It gets a little bit gross, like a deep clean of this little bad boy here. So yeah, that is the video. My makeup and my hair are telling me stop cleaning. I've been cleaning so much, like literally since the minute I woke up. I'm going to upload these clips for my editor. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm enjoying the nice fresh feel of the deep clean of the apartment. It just feels so great. I hope you guys got some cleaning inspiration. I'll pop anything that I mentioned in the description box if I can find it, and I'll see you guys all in a future video. Love you. Bye. Ew, I just kissed my fingers. Gross.